The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Okay guys, please confirm audio video. Great. Thank you for the confirmation and let's proceed ahead to speak about the business benefits, knowledge that you will be getting by today's learning and how you can apply that knowledge in your job, importance for your job. Let's see. Let's start new journey. Please note, as we discussed in the demo part session, in Salesforce, we or our customer can enter the data and store the business information, which is important, which is good. But you need to also understand that Salesforce software is not just for this. It's not only for data entry purpose. Example, let's say client is saying to you, or client is saying I need a report or chart to take business decisions. I need something like that. Instead of focusing on so many records, I want to only focus on few records. This is what customer is telling you. This is what customer is telling you. And please note, in this case, Salesforce is going to help you. How? Let's see. Salesforce is going to help you in this case. Next. Please note, in such cases, whatever knowledge you got in the past is not going to be sufficient. The previous knowledge. You need to have some additional knowledge in Salesforce. So, you need to learn something new, additional in Salesforce. And then only it is possible for you to achieve this. Okay. So how we can give solution to the customer when they have lots of data? How we can give solution to customer when they want to analyze the data in different angle? Let's see one by one. And by the way, it's not a single day agenda, 1 day agenda. It will take minimum 3 days, 4 days for you to learn this feature. And that's why in the demo session, we have selected two tabs. One tab home, and what was second tab? In the demo session, I told you to select two tabs. One is home. What is second? Yes, report. Report is the correct answer. Report is the correct answer. Because we need now, that tab we need today, we need now. And that's why now we need to learn this. Okay, fine. So let's proceed. By the way, why this skill? Look at this. Why this skill or why this knowledge is required for interviews Why it's required? Let's see. First of all, please note that when, and by the way, remember analytics means making reports, etc. for your client. Okay, reports and all these kind of things for your client. Okay, see, when we in real-time project, clients have to deal with thousands of records and then take any business decision. Then in this case, this approach is almost impossible. See, you have so many records, and you have to deal and study and analyze thousands of records. It's practically impossible because the senior officials in the company, CEO, CTO, they have limited time. And that's why Salesforce provides one feature which is called as analytics, by which we can do analysis of this data in terms of chart, reports, and this makes things easy for customer or especially CEO, CFO. See, remember this topic, this feature, this facility that you are going to learn today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow is going to help you. Means it's for you? No, it's for senior people in the company. It's for people like manager, CEO, CTO. That kind of people will be getting more benefit of this knowledge that you will be getting today, tomorrow, etc. Okay. Next. After that, next point. Now, which experience we are going to use for this learning? Please remember, in this learning, we are going to use two types of experience. We are going to see in classic also, we are going to see in lightning also. But initially, we will start with classic. Because if you directly just learn this topic in lightning, then there are so many things, so many features not available in lightning. And this way, you will never understand that some kind of features are very good, which you can use in classic, but you missed in lightning. Okay, so please note this point. We are going to see in both. So, what is the prerequisite for proceeding this? Okay, let me do one thing. Let me log into Salesforce and let me show you what is prerequisite to learn this feature. What you should have in Salesforce before you start learning this. Login. After that, see, we need only just two things. First of all, we need this tab, report and dashboard, or I will say as of now only focus on report. Dashboard will come after 2-3 days. Only this tab we need in classic. And if you are not able to see here, you can click on the plus symbol and then you will be going in the list of all the tabs. This way also we can manage. Second, now let's go into the Let's go into the lightning. Go to lightning and then see what's going to happen. In lightning, I'm inside cells. I'll do one thing. I'll click on this 9 dot and we will select dice.com application which is related to our project, our learning. Right now, whatever we are doing. So I am inside that application. Now here also I need to be ready with prerequisite. I need report tab here. Okay, let's do it. What is the process? Very simple. You can see at the right hand side there is a pen symbol. Click on pen symbol. Press add more items. Click on all in the left hand side. And here you search report. Click on the plus symbol. Click on blue color button. Add one nav item. Again click on blue color save button and that's it, done. That's it guys. This is the prerequisite you need before you start. Only one tab as of now. Next. And they are by default. They are standard. You don't need to take any extra efforts. Everything is ready made. And now let me tell you one more thing in the format of meeting. So we are going to have a meeting with the customer now. And let's see what's going to happen. And let's see what customer is saying. Okay. So imagine meeting with customer is started. So imagine customer saying, guys, we are facing some problem in Salesforce and we need your help. So we are saying, please elaborate what problem you are facing and we will try to help you. Now guys, listen carefully because what customer is saying, we need to work on that. And if you properly attend or focus on the meeting points in the office, then only you can also do proper work in the office. And that's why you remember that whenever you are going to do any work in the office, you are attending all the meetings, and that's why we tell all the students that don't miss office meetings. Otherwise, lots of things you will be missing. Okay, so let us see what this customer is saying. This customer is saying that we are facing some problem. The problem is that, by the way, this is which client? Same client that we saw in the demo. The client name is dice.com. If you remember, demo session properly. Client is same, dice.com. So, client is saying that guys, we are facing some problem. We have so much data in our business, dice.com. What is the business all about? So, as we discussed in the demo, they provide job to the people in the market on their payroll, third party jobs, contract jobs, you can say. So, they are saying that in that we have data of the people, our customers in Salesforce for looking for job. But we have huge data and it's becoming difficult for our CEO or senior management to analyze the data one by one, or to focus on the data one by one. Thousands of records. How we can focus? So, do you have any solution in Salesforce by which our management, in a quick glance, just by a single glance, they can see the current situation, what's going on, what's the situation? Is this possible? They can see some kind of report, pie chart, bar chart in the office meeting, and they can quickly take a decision, because one by one, how we can see all these records? It's not possible, it's difficult for us. Guys, as soon as you listen this in the office meeting, pie chart, bar chart, analytics, as soon as you listen this, remember this discussion is about reports, the feature that we will learn today. So you say, yes, sir, it's possible, we can do it, and if you like, we will proceed for the solution. Customer says, yes, please proceed and show me the solution. We said, sure, we will give you the demo very soon. Okay, now guys, there is a checklist before you start learning this feature in Salesforce. 90% things must be ready in your org, which we already did in the demo. But if you did not complete the work given in the demo, then complete that in next 3-4 minutes, fields and records, because both are mandatory for this topic. Okay, so everyone please note, if you are outside, you don't have mobile or you don't have laptop right now, then it's not compulsory to do now. You can do later also, there is no urgency. But those with the laptop, do now in next 3-4 minutes, do in lightning. Only when we need, only when we have no choice, then only we'll go to classic, CE Expense Classic. So what to do? In your Salesforce, you should be having application object, which is already present. We have done in the demo, nothing new to create. Also in the demo, we have done the work on these fields, but if you miss any field, if you did not create any field, then do it now. I'm going to give you 3-4 minutes. And also create some 5-6 records by filling the data in all the fields with different countries, different experience. And this data entry step we will do together. But first you complete this. You should have application, object, and all these fields in your Salesforce software, which you already have. Please proceed. Your time starts now. Those who are not able to do because you are outside, you are on a mobile device, you can do whenever you get the time later. Nothing to worry. Last 3 minutes. Yes, those are outside who are saying I will do later. Yes, we can do later. Last 1 minute, then we will start together working on entering the sample data set, means some sample data which we need to learn this topic in a much better way. Last 20 seconds. All right. So guys, now let me tell you what is the expected output from your side and what kind of records you should be having. Please note the expectation is you should be having something like this: first name, last name, country, experience, salary expected, and language known. Okay. Now just do one thing. In next 1 minute, add different variations of data because this topic that you are going to learn needs variations of data. Means somewhere country is again India, in some record it's USA, in some record it's Canada. So you can learn this topic in a much better way. Okay. So let me do one thing. Let me add some sample here. You also start adding. You also do. I will also do 1 minute of time. And I think last name we don't need, so I'll just delete that last name because it's like not required. So let me just do one thing. So I'm going to delete the last name field. Meanwhile, you guys continue your data entry. I'm deleting the last name field. And by the way, one more thing, that while you are working in Salesforce, ensure that you are following the same process in the project. First of all, your fields, objects, and everything should be ready. And after that, you are going to work on the data step by step. First application, then after that, you are having a field, then you have object, then you have field. Like this, follow the systematic approach. Okay, fine. So now let me enter the data. So you also start entering Ajay, different data. Keep on adding. 5-6 records sufficient. Say I'm adding different data. This is the last 5-6 sufficient for us. That's it. 5 record, 7 record, 8 record, 10 record. Sufficient for us. But you imagine here we have hundreds of records. Then you will definitely understand the problem, the pain of the customer that they will face if they are not using today's feature. Because when you have hundreds of records, then only you'll understand the problem. Okay? Or I will assume, or I will say, in fact, you assume we have 1000 or 1500 records. Then only you'll understand the pain point of the customer while dealing with such kind of data. Because no CEO, no CFO can study all this data at a time, and this is going to make problem for them. Okay, fine. So now let me move ahead and let me tell you what customer is saying. So now let's see how we can give solution to the customer. Okay, customer said, right, I want to see pie chart, I want to see some report, I want to see some kind of systematic data arrangement. Customer is saying that I select here recently viewed. Customer is saying I cannot see all these hundreds of records, I want some kind of graphics. Okay, for that click on report, and see how powerful Salesforce is in terms of these reports and facilities. Okay, now right now, as we discussed, we'll start with classic first of all. So let me go to classic, because otherwise you will not understand those features which are not in lightning. If you don't even know what are those features, then how you can deal in the interview? And that's why we will first start in classic. So click on the report in classic. See, right now there are no reports. If any reports are present, it will be listed here. This area is actually the area of folders where we can save our reports. And one more thing, that these two buttons going to help you to create new report and to create dashboard. Anyways, step by step, we will see. Just nothing to, just nothing to worry. So guys, here I'm going to click on new report. Okay. Now here Salesforce is saying that Shekhar, you have so many objects. See guys, here you will see list of objects, standard and custom. So you can say this is standard, this is standard, this is standard, 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 standard. So now a question will come in your mind, then Shekhar, all standard, then where is the custom? If you want to work on report, you want to create a report. The report is based on custom object. Then where I will work, where I will see. So guys, I have a question for you. Can you tell me and can you guess where might be our custom object? Any guess? Just a guess. Yes. Please note. Here. Let me just show you. Wait. Mouse, I think, not moving. 1 minute. Can you hear me? Please type one. Yeah, fine. Yeah, so I was talking about that option C. All these folders are related to objects which are already present standard object. But this other report is the only folder which is related to that object which is custom object. Okay, fine. For example, if I want to create a report where data from account object, standard object is present, okay, click on account. It will give you some preview also by the way, and you can scroll down and you can click on this create and move ahead. You want to create a report with data coming from opportunity object, standard object. No problem, you can do it. No problem, you can do it. Okay, but anyways, we are not interested here in standard object. We are here to work on custom object. So click on other reports. But wait, here also, before we proceed, here also you need to understand that what is the answer of this exam question and what is the answer of this interview question, exam question, interview question. Okay, see, if they ask you what is this report, you can say report is a very useful feature in Salesforce by which we can show business data in a systematic format. In a systematic format. Please note, we can show this in a systematic format to the customer in a graphical format as per the requirements of customer in the graphical format. For example, customer is saying, I want to see data of people in America. Graphical format. Fine. Fine, we can do that. Suppose customer is saying that I want data for people who are from Java background and who are actually present in, let's say, right now in India. Fine, we can provide such kind of report to the customer. There is no problem. There is no problem. Okay, so Salesforce is going to help you in all this kind of benefits. Don't worry. So there is a facility, and that facility is going to be, that is what we are going to actually learn. Okay, next. Now guys, The next thing which you need to understand is, so what kind of reports we have in Salesforce? Fine, report means as per the requirement of customer, we can show systematic data. So what kind of reports we have in Salesforce? Please note, we have four types of reports in Salesforce. Four types of reports in Salesforce. First of all, let me tell you that a tabular report, then after that, a tabular report, and next, summary report, and apart from that, we have matrix report and join report. Okay, now let's understand one by one thing. So first of all, a tabular report displays a simple list of records. That's a future topic. So don't worry about that. Summary report displays records up to three levels of grouping. Matrix report displays records like an Excel, two-dimensional data. A join report allows multiple object information to be seen in a single report at the same time. Again, it's a future topic. So these are the four important report types. And the details, more information about this, we are going to see one by one. You don't worry. You don't worry. But as of now, to check your focus and memory in the session, you tell me what kind of reports we have in Salesforce. You tell me the answer. Four types we have. Well done. So almost everyone gave correct answer. Only two students gave wrong answer. Anyways, next time focus on the class. Summary, tabular, matrix, all this we discussed before few seconds and join. Let's continue. And you don't need to understand meaning of that. Only name is sufficient. Meaning one by one we are going to see. Okay. Next. Please note, assume customer said he would like to go with a very simple report first as a first step. Okay. Like simple, some rows, some columns, and that's it. Guys, this is possible by the first type of report that we have in Salesforce, and that is tabular report. Tabular report. So let's create a tabular report. But for that, you need to go to this other report. Okay, now there is one interview question of Amazon. The interviewer is saying that customer is trying to create the report, or your junior is trying to create the report, or etc. But you are not able to see in this other report the name of your object. In this folder, your object is not appearing. See, for example, you can see on my screen employee, right? Employee. This employee object is nothing but custom object, so I can see. But imagine this dice object we are not able to see. What to do? Okay, what to do? Okay, and in this case, remember two things are there compulsory. Okay, compulsory. And by the way, sometimes they will also ask you that suppose whenever I'm going to create new report, I'm not able to see this other report. There is no folder like that. What to do? Okay. Now remember, guys, there are two important points. Okay, I will say two thumb rules which you should know. So, what are the thumb rules that you should know? Please pay attention. First, the other report folder you can see only if you have minimum, wait, you have minimum one object, or I will say minimum one custom object, okay, in your org. And second thing, the custom object should have permission allow reports. That's it. These are the only two conditions. Okay, so these are the only two conditions. So now in this, tell me which condition we need to focus. See, one is already present, second is pending. What is that? Yes, see, we already have custom object, right? We don't need to do anything now. This is already present. Now what we need is this permission. So let us see how to work on the second scenario. Please focus. So I will go to lightning. Why lightning? Because see, only when required we will go to classic. Unnecessarily we will not go to classic. So we are in when only required, then we will go to that. So click on dice, then click on this, click on edit object. In the right hand side there is an edit option. And please note, at the bottom you can see where is that, this one, you can see this one. This one we need to select. This one, allow report. This is compulsory, and that's it. Now guys, now it is possible for you to work on the report. Now you can do something on the report. That's it. Now it's possible. Okay, now it's possible. So these are the two prerequisites. You also tell in the interview, if they ask you, then only you can do something. Next. After this, let's proceed for one more interesting question. Please note that suppose here, now I'm going to proceed. Our all the prerequisites are ready. Now let me go to classic and let's create the report. Click on report, click on new report, and let's proceed. What is your object name? See, you can click on this plus symbol and search here your object name, custom object. But let me tell you, in the real-time project, generally people don't use this manual searching, time wasting activity. They directly search here. They don't search here and waste their time. You also do that. Directly search dice.com and you can see you'll get only one option. Now in my case, I'm getting one more option which you can neglect because we use this org for our company's project and for our project activity, and that's why one option is enabled, and that's why it's coming here. You neglect that. You only focus on this, the object name that we have. Now as soon as you click on the object name, you will see there is no preview. So Shekhar, there is no preview for custom object. Yes, Salesforce limitation here, it will not give you preview for custom object. It's okay, nothing serious, nothing serious. Scroll down, click on create. After this, Salesforce is saying that Shekhar, this is the title of the report, this is the filter area, this is the column, how many columns you want to show on that report, and these are the fields. Number 1, title of the report. Number 2, filter area. Number 3, what kind of columns you want to show in the report. And number 4, what kind of fields are present in that object, which you can drag and drop, drag and drop, drag and drop here in the report. Okay, fine. First step, I'm going to click on save. Let's save this. What name I'm going to give? I'm going to give dice.com tabular report. Now a question may come in your mind, Shekhar, fine, we know tabular report is one of the type of the report, but how you can tell it's a tabular report, because there are 4 types, and how you can say it's tabular only? Yeah, I'll tell you in just 5 seconds, just wait. Description, here you can tell the reason of the report: to show a simple report folder. Now here you will get 2 options. One is my personal, and after that you will be getting unfiled public. Unfiled public. Okay. Please note, you select unfiled public. Why? Don't worry. Just wait for 2-3 days and you will come to know. Second question. Okay, we will select unfiled. But what is unfiled and what is my personal? Don't worry. Just wait 2, 3, 4 days and you will get the answer. Step by step, step by step. We'll go. Nothing to worry. But here select unfiled public. Save. Now let's come back to that question. How we can guarantee it's a tabular report out of all 4 reports? Now the hint is on your screen. Tell me, where is that? Tell me, hint is on your screen only. Okay, thank you for your efforts. Please note only two wrong answers. In fact, only one wrong answer. Guys, if you see here, it's clearly telling you this is a tabular report. And remember this interview question, whenever you create any report in Salesforce, the default report by default report is tabular report. That's it. By default report, tabular report. Next. Now, after this, let me tell you one more thing, that when I click on this, in the same area, in the same area, please note that summary, matrix, join, all the types of report we can select. Okay, fine. Right now, tabular. All right, next. Now I'm right now doing nothing. I'm doing no changes, nothing. Just as it is, I'm going to proceed. Okay, so I'm going to click on save, and I'm going to just show you the output without doing anything. Just I'm going to see the output of the report, run report, and click on run, and that's it, guys. This is the output of our report, our tabular report. That's it. Now I have a question for you. Is this going to be useful? This report, look at this. Is this going to be useful? This report is giving any proper information or clarity to customer? Good. So you can see it's only one column and no proper clarity and no proper information. Now pay attention. So here we are able to see only one column. You need to add more column, like give some more clarity to customer. More, let's say first name, last name, etc. Right? So click on customize. Go back to the same by pressing customize. Then let's say I want to add first name. Double click first name. Experience, double click. Country, double click. Language, double click. Salary, double click. Like this. And save. And now run the report. Just look at this. Just look at this. It's now giving us systematic information, right? So this is how we need to show to the customer, not the single column. Okay, that's it. After this, there are so many other things which we need to understand for job purpose about this report, but that is agenda of next session. We are going to see this in the next session. Meanwhile, you guys do proper revision of this session. Hands on you will get after 3-4 days, but today whatever we have seen and anyone was outside, you can do that also. While doing learning, working, any question comes, write down somewhere to ask me in Sunday session. Before that, you also do your own R&D. And apart from that, anything else is there, you can text us whenever you want. And let's meet tomorrow.